Today I want to take some time and talk about everyone's favorite topic, consumer protection class action lawsuits. I say that in jest, but in all seriousness, there's been some recent trends that we've seen that are important and noteworthy for a lot of businesses that are out there today. And so, specifically what I want to talk about is TCPA and telemarketing lawsuits. And so, whether you've faced one or not, it's smart for every business to pay attention to the very important compliance measures that are needed if you're going to engage in any kind of telemarketing or texting for marketing your business products or services. And so we've all known about traditional companies that use telemarketing as a key support to market their products and services. We've all seen the headlines, the very dramatic headlines that are associated with some of the large satellite radio companies, the television companies, and insurance products and services. The headlines have been all over the place when it comes to those industries, and we've seen hundreds of millions of dollars of liability. So for those industries, it's on their radar. What it is not on the radar of is other companies that do not traditionally rely on telemarketing to support their business. And so, as one example, an industry that we have seen recently been hit pretty hard in the TCPA class action space is automobile dealerships. And so, similar to real estate, we've seen an increase in TCPA class actions against auto dealers who are doing things such as commonly what we see is they're using their customer data within their CRM service to send out service appointment reminders by text. And not always do they obtain the proper prior express written consent. And again, this is often the case where we just see innocent, unknowing businesses thinking the customer made an appointment. They provided the telephone number that this is where we can contact them about their appointment. But again, when using large texting platforms, prior express written consent is an absolute must. It's an absolute key. The other fact pattern that we've seen automobile dealerships get hit with recently is the use of third-party vendors to deliver text or to deliver ringless voicemails to provide information about service specials, maybe a tent sale or a manufacturer special rebate or financing offer. And again, text and ringless voicemails is considered through the use of artificial voice or using an automated dialing system. Those require prior express written consent as well. And again, the key is that it has to be written, and that oftentimes just doesn't happen by merely loading a phone number into a business's CRM. So the key takeaway here is compliance. And whether your business is within a vertical that traditionally relies on telemarketing to support its business or not, compliance is absolutely key. It is critical. Having defended hundreds of TCPA class actions across a wide variety of industries, I personally can speak to the very high degree of risk and liability and exposure that can import upon these businesses. And remember, telemarketing in and of itself is not unlawful. It's not illegal. There are just very specific compliance requirements that must be followed. You must have hygiene services to scrub telephone numbers across the do not call registry. If you're using any kind of pre-recorded voice technology, texting technology, automated dialing systems, you have to have prior express written consent. It needs to be in writing, and your company should have a way to track who is and is not providing consent and any revocations of consent. And as long as you take compliance measures, telemarketing is a perfectly legal way to market your business. Our firm can help. If you need any help with compliance measures, please reach out and don't get caught in the trap.